You need to give a features and benefits presentation. You know what? This is what the gurus told me in countless sales books when I first began selling. And this meant that I would start with a feature such as my product is made from titanium. And then I would relate the benefit of that feature as in, because it's titanium, it's super strong and will last 3 times longer than the competition while weighing half as much. Feature, benefit. This sales approach was first developed in 1887 when NCR, or National Cash Register, developed their sales training approach. At the time, it was revolutionary, but it was also developed in a time when cars weren't on the road, the phone wasn't even used, and all written correspondence was done on paper. Certainly not email. The feature and benefit approach to selling was great for many decades, maybe even a century. But it's time to acknowledge that this approach is dated. Prospects expect it, and it's perceived as boring because it's all about you and not about them. It's time to toss the feature and benefit presentation and start using the case study presentation. In this video, I'm going to show you the must-know keys to any great case study presentation. Check it out. Remember, people want results and stories, not features and benefits. By sharing case studies with your prospect that will relate to their situation, you're showing that you really understand what's going on. And you also get the opportunity to share past results without being salesy. So a case study is basically a fancy way of saying, tell them stories of other clients that you've had that were similar. And it doesn't have to be complex, but it can actually be pretty formulaic and relatable to your prospect. Next, create 4 to 6 different case studies for different types of presentations. Most organizations have a few different types of ideal clients. Let's say that you have really 2 distinct types of clients. That means you should have at least 2 case studies for each type of client. So a total of, let's say, 4 case studies to get started. This doesn't have to be laborious or take that much time. Instead, just dig into your client list and create a list of your top few success stories. These should be organizations or people that you really helped accomplish something special. And by the way, don't feel that you have to use the company's name. It's not a necessity. What matters most is what we will focus on next. Be sure to really focus on the challenges and results. There are a few aspects to any case study, but the most important parts of any case study are the list of challenges that they faced before, briefly what you did for them, and then the results they accomplished as a result of working with you. By breaking down each case study this way, you now have a compelling story to tell during your presentation. Any presentation shouldn't need more than, let's say, 2 case studies, but they create a powerful flow to lead the prospect through that presentation. And remember, the results should be specific. Give real numbers, things like increased revenue by 24%, or decreased employee turnover by 31%, or increased customer retention by 11%. Whatever it is doesn't matter, but get hard numbers. Lastly, relate the case studies to your prospect's situation. Now that you have your case studies, it's time to really use them in your presentations and relate them to your prospect's current situation. Might sound like this. George, let me share with you an example of another client that had a similar set of issues to you. They were dealing with X, Y, and Z. And much like we're discussing with you, we came in and developed A, B, C. And as a result of that work, they were able to increase top-line revenues by 12% and profits by 18% in the first year. Does that sound reasonable to you? So there are the must-know keys to any great case study presentation. I want to hear from you. Which of these ideas did you find most useful? Be sure to share below in the comments section to get involved in the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, then I have this awesome free ebook on 25 tips to crush your sales goals. Just click right here. Seriously, it's an amazing book and it's free. Just click right here. Also, if you got some value, please like this video below on YouTube because that really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here to get access to a new video just like this one each and every week.